Okay, enough. It's time to talk about this issue. Yes, Halo 5 has been rated T for Teen by the American Entertainment Software Rating Board, or ESRB. So what does this mean for the supposed darkest game in the franchise? Honestly, not much. Look, no matter what your feelings are on the franchise as a whole, the Halo games themselves have always been a very light M. The main reason for the M rating on the original trilogy was the presence of the Flood, which counted as gore. Beyond that, the violence is largely cartoony, the majority of blood splatter alien, and the general tone of the games is basically fun. Halo Reach was the first game to shift away from that and tell a darker story. Sure, there were serious moments and mature subjects covered throughout the classic titles, but the light attitude of most levels, the funny alien dialogue, and saturated color palette definitely didn't give Halo a very serious tone. Most of the time. And hell, when ODST came out, there was serious debate about whether the game deserved its M rating. I personally don't think it does, but that's another discussion.
Son of a gun!
So back to the subject, what does T really mean for Halo 5? Again, nothing. A mature rating does not necessarily mean a mature story or mature content. Look at a game like Gears of War. What gives it an M rating? The dark themes? Maybe. The adult subject matter? Sort of, yeah. But let's be honest, we know why it's an M-rated game. The Lancer's chainsaw and the gratuitous amounts of blood and gore. How about Call of Duty? Well, it's set in the real world, be that during World War II or the very near future/present, and you are killing fellow humans with familiar guns. Halo? It's all sci-fi action with very little human-on-human violence outside of the multiplayer. When it comes to the ESRB and rating boards in general, M ratings are generally earned more by violence than themes present. For example, Shadow of the Colossus is rated T for teen. Of course, if you've actually played it, you know it's a very mature game in terms of theme. In short, you can tell a very mature story in video games without an M rating. Blood and gore are, forgive the oxymoron here, among the most juvenile examples of maturity when it comes to media. And maturity has a very broad range of definitions. It's important to note that on the Pan-European Game Information Rating System, or PEGI, the Halo shooters have always held a steady 16+ rating, and while Halo 5 has not yet been rated by the PEGI board, you can bet it will secure another 16+, the next one down being 12+, and no way in hell Halo 5 is getting that. Halo, as I said before, has always been on the lighter side of the M-rated titles, and I can only chalk up this T to the ESRB finally waking up to that fact. When 343 set out to make Halo 5, they set out to make a quality Halo title. Rating, I can assure you, was not their concern during development. Well, perhaps they wanted to avoid an AO rating, but I think we can forgive them for that. I'll remind you, this was in Halo 4. So, I hope that puts to rest any fears or concerns you have over the issue. The T is just a rating, and if you truly understand what maturity is, it shouldn't concern you. So as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, this has been Halo Canon.